Hello, my name is Sarah Page and I've been a Rockschool examiner for 9 years. Today I will be examining Christian Hannan taking his Guitar Grade 7 exam. We'll go through each of the elements of a Rockschool exam, what you need to know come exam time and how to prepare. When you arrive in the exam room, it's important that the first thing you do is you set up your equipment and that you're comfortable with where things are, that you have your music stand in the right place, that you have your books, and that you have tuned your guitar. You'll be asked to confirm your name and whether you would like to start the exam with your pieces or with the technical exercises. So with the performance pieces, only one of these needs to be from the Rockschool book. You have the option of doing free choice pieces, and these can be your own composition, but they can also be from the Hot Rock books. Before you play your first piece, the examiner will ask you to start the piece and they will do a sound check. This is basically to sort out the levels of the audio in the exam room, and it is important that you are comfortable with that sound. So with the technical exercises, these will focus on scales, modes, arpeggios, chords, a number of different elements in your guitar playing. They will also include playing a riff, and if you're doing grades 6, 7 or 8, you will have to play a stylistic study. You will get the choice as to whether you want to do sight reading or improvisation and interpretation in the exam. If it is sight reading, you will then get 1.5 minutes to practice. During that time, you can choose whether you have the click or not. If you choose to do improvisation and interpretation, this will start with 30 seconds where you can practice the music in front of you. You can choose whether you have the click for this or not. After the 30 seconds, the examiner will then play the backing track. The first time through the track is a practice run for you. The second time through the track is the examined version. For grades 6, 7 and 8, you have a quick study piece. This replaces the sight reading and the improvisation in previous exams and involves both elements. This works in a certain way. The first thing that happens is the examiner will play you the track with your instrument included. Then you will get 3 minutes to practice. You can choose whether you would like to have the click running through those 3 minutes. After the 3 minutes, the examiner will play the backing track once for you to practice with, and then it'll start again, and it's the second time with the backing track that the examiner will mark. The first ear test in grade 1 is you will hear a note that's then followed by 2 more notes, and you have to say whether they are higher or lower than the first note. From grade 2 onwards, you will get a melodic recall. The examiner will give you the key and the starting note in the earlier grades, and later on will just tell you what key or mode it is in. You will hear this melody twice. You can play along with the track. After the second time you've heard it, there's a break for you to practice it, and then you'll hear a verbal counting and you play the melody that you heard. In level 1, ear test 2, is a rhythm on the open E string. You're going to hear the rhythm twice. You can play along with it. After the second time you've heard it, there's a break for you to practice it, and then you'll hear a verbal count-in and you play the rhythm that you heard on the open E string. Then the examiner will show you rhythms in a book and you will have to choose from 2 which rhythm it was. From level 2, it's a harmonic recall. You're going to hear a chord sequence. You'll hear it through twice. You can play along. After the second time you've heard it, you get a break to practice it, and after that break you will play the chords that you heard. The exam will end with 5 general musicianship questions. You will choose which piece you would like these questions to be on, so think about this in advance. The first 4 questions will be on the piece itself. The final question will be on your instrument. So that's everything you need to know about your exam. You should receive your results in about 2 to 3 weeks. So what next? Go to www.rslawards.com and there you have a number of options. You can order your book for the next exam, you can enter for the next exam, and if needs be, you can use the Find a Teacher option. So good luck.